So how long did this establishment phase take? How long did it take for you to actually establish a functional group where you could drive into content lessons? Because I know in the beginning you said you just did discourse without the content to get them accustomed to the strategies. And
So initially, I started with I started trying to implement it with the math lessons, and it was like pulling teeth. Like everybody was just quiet, and I was like, "Okay, so what do you think?" And they wouldn't say anything. And so this was during the first couple weeks of school when I noticed this continuing to happen. At first, it was like, "Okay, everybody's new, nobody wants to talk." And then once it continued, I tried some different things, even with one day we just had to put the math aside and we got into a big circle. We had a talking stick and asked different just random questions. What's your favorite movie? Why? We passed the stick. And even with that, it was a little difficult because they were still afraid of how people would judge them, I think. Because I have a variety of levels in the kids in the class from low to high academically. And so I think the higher kids were afraid of being wrong, and those who may have been lower achieving were afraid of being laughed at for how they said it or what they said. And so just getting them to open up and having everybody listen to them, that helped facilitate them being able to move further into discussions using the math.
so do you have on a sideline of that some recommended discourse topics besides like a favorite movie that you think, if do any of them stick in your mind about questions that really got them talking?
I think it depends on the kids.
Sure.
You kind of know the culture of the kids. So one of the things that really opened people up was, what's the best dance move out now and why? And so that kind of started some friendly debate with it, because one person would say something, and then once they finished, somebody else was able to respond and say, no, that's old. We did that 2 years ago. That's not the new. So that started some good friendly debate.
Okay. I'd have never thought to ask that question.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be educated by that question. I can tell you that. All right. This is stellar. Thank you so much. It's going to be so useful, great tool, and I'm really happy you worked with me on this. And again, I do want to come back and catch that other group. Let them see the dynamic that group had to offer as well. So thank you again, and I guess that's it.
All right.